Alpha. Well, I think they're dead. So you can see here, Jetmir is essentially Crater Hoof Behemoth. Use it wisely. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, this is a place where you can see all sorts of funky new decks and all sorts of different deck ideas. And today we will be looking at Jetmir, who is from Streets of New Capenna, which is essentially, as I've called it before, a Crater Hoof Behemoth or a Furrays runner on a stick. You probably don't want to cast this card until you have a huge army out, but when you do, you're probably going to win the game because it just enables so much power to be spread across the board. So essentially you want to have this kind of deck to be a tokens deck, have as many tokens as you can. So that's why I kind of named the deck It Takes Two, because a lot of the cards in the deck make 2 or more tokens. So some of the most powerful cards in the deck are stuff like X spells, March of the Multitudes, makes X soldiers with convokes. You can tap creatures to make more creatures as well. Finale of Glory, which just is an insane win con if you can have the creatures survive for at least 1 turn. Some of the new cards from the latest set, Ginny Faye makes any tokens into a cat or a dog, which is really powerful. You've also got Minsk, who can make a hamster token when he comes in, and he can make a token as big as you have mana, which is really powerful. Some of the great finishes, obviously, they're all going to be like Anthem effects, aren't they? So you've got Trustani, which gives all your creatures +1/+1 and makes tokens. Divine Representation makes angels instead of tokens, which is really good. God Eternal Ronus doubles the power of all your creatures on board. So basically, yeah, loads of anthems. Most things make 2 or more creatures. Krenko is really fantastic as well. He can make so many goblins. Krenko is like a one-man army. Krenko plus Jetmir late game is incredible. So if you're looking forward to see some kind of token spammy gameplay, please stay around to watch this video. Don't forget to leave me a like and a sub if you do appreciate what you see. And let's get into the games then. So we go first against Taserkarlov. Could be interesting because they're also going to be a tokens build. Well, not necessarily, but that is one avenue they can take. They could just go for the death route as well. We have Krenko, which is always wonderful to see, especially going first, but they do have literally the best removal spells in the game, so we do desperately need a forest, but I just love the restoration of Oganjo on top. Now, if we do get forest, things look really awesome with Ginny Faye, because instead of making goblins, we would be making that many cats or dogs. But I doubt he's going to survive, to be perfectly honest, due to just how many removal spells that Orzhov has access to. Sedgemoor Witch. Would he trade? He probably would trade, wouldn't he? Alright, let's just get an animal out of this. Let's get the Sedgemoor Witch out of the way. I mean, that is just a lovely interaction, isn't it? Getting 2 3/1s for free with Ginny Faye, who's pretty... This is a really powerful card. Very powerful. Like, this is already board wipe territory for them, feels like. So their defences are very high at the moment. So let's go for the Cultivate, and what this means is this can prepare us for the Emiria's Call, which is going to be really useful to push over the edge. Although, I'm glad this has got the word may, because it says you may instead create that many. So, because if we make angels, I don't want to transform them to dogs, basically. Do we do this now? I think so. We need to combat their aerial threats as well. So it's somewhat annoying that they've got the 2 highest toughness creatures in their deck, probably. Oh, Blood Artist, that makes it slightly trickier. And a Plunderer, but they are empty. They can't make any guys, so we are going to be golden here, I think. So perhaps this is a good window for Jetmir. And Reese So this is pretty godlike, to be honest. And we can start attacking in the air for now. Trample, vigilance. They would be able to... Oh, the toughness is so high, isn't it? But I know they can't block with Taser. Yeah, we'll just do the aerial guys for now. It was tempting to go for an alpha swing there, but smothering tithe. Okay. Are they just dead? I think they're just dead, right? Sure, drawer. Get yourself a token. We'll discard the temple because it comes untapped anyway, and then that would have been a lot of damage because we could have just activated Reese to make more tokens as well. Oh, that was cool. Kind of weird, like when you make a new strategy or a new kind of archetype for a deck, and you start facing very similar decks, like Catilda's token strategy as well, but it's just a bit unusual how the algorithm just perceives the fact that you apparently want to face the same type of deck every time. It's a bit unusual. Outland Liberator. So they can use this to destroy our Esper Sentinel. I don't know if I really want that to happen, to be honest. So I will kill it. They always... it's like clockwork. But whenever you cast your favourite artifact or enchantment, your opponent will play Outland Liberator. It's crazy. And another one. That is a bit outrageous. Basically the exact same effect. Come on. I guess they lose a 3-1. But I've given them a choice now. Well, they go for the ramp. Okay. And it's somewhat interesting, they go for the ramp before the combat phase, so they lose 1. That's a bit strange timing there, mate. Here comes Catilda. And of course they don't cast any non-creature spells, do they, for the entire game? Okay, so we do have a green source, luckily. So now we basically have to stop them getting out of hand. And I think I'll go for Jetmir here, because I just don't really fancy doing anything else. I don't really want to go for the Heroic Reinforcements, because that's a surprise win con, whereas Jetmir, they can see this coming, so... We do need to kill Catilda quite badly. We're in games. Okay, I guess we get to draw a card with this eventually. And I will swing just because if they... Yeah, I don't think they want to trade both of those. So they can go big. Oh, this is going to hurt. So now they get +1/+1 double strike on every attack. Put 3... Oh wow, Esper Sentinel's getting big. Okay, they're going to struggle to deal with that now. Fine, let's go for even wider. Yeah, let's swing with everything. They don't really have good blocks. Oh, mental. They didn't even try blocking there. Oh, fair enough. I guess it was it was just too much. We go first against Scarab Guard, and we've got Esper Sentinel turn 1, so yeah. This is a snap keep. Let's go, Esper Sentinel. So if some of you don't know, Esper was the original white, blue, black set. Obviously we've got Obscura now, so you've got Esper or Obscura. And yeah, it just makes it a bit tricky to remember certain things. And also when this dies it can give something -1/-1. I don't really want that to happen. But I also need the red source, so I can't play the Crown. Yeah, we'll just pass here. It's always sad to play Beseiju, because this card in real life is like 30 quid. Oh, right. Oh, come on, where's all your non-creatures? So once again, we'll just pass the turn. Holding the fort with the Esper Sentinel. It's surprising how much a 1-1 can stop them attacking. Although, why didn't they attack? That is a bit strange. So this gives tokens Hexproof Menace, but it doesn't give non-tokens Hexproof. So that's fine. Okay, so we'll play the tap land first, and yeah, we'll just pass up again. Not really sure what we're going to do against the Scarab God if that hits, because he can just revive everything, and it's going to be really bad. I wish we were able to draw just one card, would be nice. Okay, so no blocks here. So it looks like they might have a counter spell or something. Oh, that resolves. So now we can... Yeah, we'll put a counter on the Sentinel. It just makes it a bit more resilient versus this silly Shambling Ghast. Yeah, don't attack because he would just block and then ping it for 1. So now they have to pay 2 for everything, which is going to be, you know... So they're going to pay 2, but we're going to give it indestructible. So if they have another kill spell, they could use it here. Okay. Scarab God. We're going to need an answer for this very soon. Or the game's just going to run away. That's the thing about certain commanders. This commander is... it's like an avalanche of hell. Yeah. They got rid of that one. So we could establish some more flyers here. Or we could start to draw some more cards. That would be nice. We'll pass back. So next time we can put 3 more counters on something. But yeah, that 4 toughness is proven to be annoying on the Gleaming Overseer. They seem fairly resistant to casting the Scarab God, but never. So once again, they've got another kill spell for the Sentinel. And they're paying. Okay. I suppose we just time warp them. I'd love to be able to kill one of these guys, but yeah, we're just going to have to hold up for now. And annoyingly, they're going to be able to revive our Esper Sentinel as well. With the Scarab God. Yeah, we just need a removal spell. Please. And the other cool thing about what we just did was we made sure there's 2 4/4s on the field. And what that means is next turn, if we control a creature with power 4 greater, we draw 2. So unless they have a board wipe, we should be able to draw 2 here. Here comes Scarab God. So, I will still attack. Oh, we got the swords. We got the swords, guys, and a Tusky. Okay. If they revive Tusky, we're in trouble, though. Let's see if this resolves. It does. Oh, this is actually looking quite nice. And we should probably go for the Trostani Discordant here as well. So as you can see, sometimes things just go your way. That was basically because the Swords to Plowshares. Amazing. That was such luck. Slivers. Every day you play Arena, you play a Slivers player. And that's because God hates you. And our starting hand, you know what, I'm going to keep it anyway, because let's face it, we're playing Slivers, it's going to be a tough matchup, right? So you might as well take the riskier hand. If we get a Plains, this could be nice. But until then, we can't really cast much. Come on, Plains. Where are you? There he is. There it is. That's kind of funny. I'm not a hacker, I promise. I actually work for a tech company, but I actually don't have a clue about hacking, so you can count that out. What should we go for next time? We're going to go for the plug, or we're going to go for the join the dance, you reckon? Plug's good because you can draw, discard, and this can fix our hand. So yeah, I think we go for plug first. Although Augusto is also really epic in this deck. Like when you attack, you can untap each creature you control and then tap them. So imagine that with Krenko. You get 2 triggers with Krenko attacking. Mental. Beanstalk Giant. So they're ramping to the max, which means next turn they're going to get a Sliver. Which is very sad. But we got the swords. Swords might be good. So, if we want to hold the swords up, we need the white up. We can't do much else. So, we might as well just go for the memorial. What's 2 damage worth? I don't think 2 damage is worth a discard and draw. Here, in this case. I'd rather just try and filter to get something good. We can also just discard the join the dance, which means we still get to use this later. So we still get half a card out of this. Play your sudden land and play your sudden general. Excuse me, I still have a bit of a sore throat. So you'll discard join the dance. Okay, land. Land is fine. Oh, it's the freaking combo build. Okay, it's the combo slip. There's people that make. There's people that. There's people that make sliver decks, and there's people that make combo sliver decks, and I think those people need to just like chill a bit. Oh my goodness. You don't need to make combo slivers as well. So we don't really have... Okay, just to make the field a bit wider here. Swing in. I want to keep these cards for now. The Lightning Helix might not be very useful. Tibalt's Trickery was designed to just enable a lot of different combos. It's kind of annoying because it's a counterspell in red. So it's the first time red's ever got a counterspell like this. And the first thing people do is abuse it in their own deck. They don't even use it defensively. This is like the least offensive counterspell I've ever found. Oh well. I am really hungry. Don't know what to eat today. So apparently it is holding up 5 mana for some suspicious reasons. I don't know what that could be, but could be some form of removal. They might be anticipating the Jetmir here. 2, 3, 4. So do we just go for the join the dance maybe? Just try and make some more dudes, I guess, because I don't really want to get the Tristani countered. Or destroyed. This is similar territory to Jetmir. Commit. Alright, we might as well activate it then. Get rid of that. Battle Screech. Okay, it's got flashback as well. That would have also been nice to discard fodder. So, memory, are they actually thinking about using this then? Because they just... See, the logic is they just committed something that they didn't need to, right? They committed a 2-2. Which wasn't really threatening. Inferno? Jeez. What deck is this? What is this deck? I just don't know. So if we can get 2 more creatures out, we can kill the Inferno. So there's Plaguey Boy. So can we get 2 creatures and this? We can't, can we? So maybe for now we just go for the Trostani, because that sets up the next turn. So we're going to have quite a few creatures for the following turn. But if they board wipe here, then they lose the Starmans at least. But yeah, Cabaret Charms, it's pretty cool if you've got a lot of stuff on board. The first ability wants you to have a board, the second ability wants you to have a board, and the third ability makes a bit of a board. So I guess in standard this is a lot better, because it kind of escalates, right? In Commander it's a bit more decisive. You probably won't be using the third ability very often because you have a lot of other cards that do that. But the first 2 abilities are a bit more nuanced, and they can probably win you the game. Your best to see card. What is this? Just 5 colour good stuff? Right, so they're going to tap all of our stuff down. So we're going to want to swing in with mightiness here, aren't we? Because otherwise we die. Alpha. Well, I think they're dead. So you can see here, Jetmir is essentially Crater Hoof Behemoth. Use it wisely. If you enjoyed watching this video, why not try some of my other videos on my channel? And don't forget to support me by hitting the like and subscribe button for more content like this.